If you are both a creative professional and gamer looking to invest on a mobile workstation, the ZenBook 16X OLED might be the laptop you could be looking for. On surface, it may look like any regular ZenBooks with a really special ASUS logo on the front, but once you open the lid, voila! You get a beautiful 16-inch 4K OLED panel, tilted per key WRGB keyboard, and a built-in dial wheel, complete with a 12th Gen Core i7 12700H processor and RTX 3060 graphics to power your workflow, which totally sounds like the perfect workhorse. But should you spend over 12,000 ringgit on this over a more powerful gaming laptop? Here's my take on it after using for 2 weeks. Now, like every ZenBooks we have come across, the ZenBook 16X OLED is an extremely well-built machine with a unique design that's unmistakably a ZenBook. One might assume that this is a gaming laptop because of the RGB lit ASUS branding and the keyboard, but this is a creator-oriented laptop in every way. Aesthetically, the laptop looks very sleek and isn't as thick as a gaming laptop, but it can weigh down your backpack with a 2.4 kg weight, and let's not forget to mention the 200-watt power brick that will increase your back's weight by an extra 250 grams, which isn't too different from transporting a regular 15-inch gaming laptop. However, the port selection on the ZenBook 16X OLED will make it up for the inconvenience over a gaming laptop, as it comes with a full-size SD card reader that we all appreciate, along with two USB-C Thunderbolt 4 ports, a full-size USB 3.2 Gen 2, and HDMI 2.1 port. In addition, the laptop comes with a full HD webcam that looks really good and supports Windows Hello, and an up-firing 6-speaker system tuned by Harman Kardon that sounds almost as good as a 16-inch MacBook Pro. So here's how the speakers sound like. The ZenBook 16X OLED's keyboard isn't just raised for ergonomics but also used for increasing thermal efficiency. ASUS even give this mechanism a fancy name called AAS Ultra. This isn't something new on ASUS laptops, as they have done it before on their gaming laptops. The gap below the keyboard basically allows the fan to intake air to help cool down the internals better and dissipate heat through the back. This also allows the keyboard to remain cool whenever the system is under full load, which is a very innovative cooling design. However, having such a keyboard design also has its flaws, especially when you're using it on your lap. The typing experience becomes really awkward, and just like The Verge's Monica Chin quotes in a review,
"You are going to be typing with your hands tucked up against your chest like a T-Rex."
You basically type like a T-Rex, and you tend to accidentally touch the capacitive dial wheel more frequently as well. With increased airflow going to the internals, the cooling fans will not need to work as hard when I'm working with multiple browser tabs and apps open in the background, and it remains mostly silent when I'm using it on battery. When it needs to ramp out in heavier workloads when plugged in, fan noise is reasonable and it doesn't whine. CPU temperatures average around 45 to 50 degrees Celsius for typical productivity workloads, while it could reach the boiling point when pushed to its limits, which isn't too surprising for a laptop with an Intel chip. Performance-wise, the ZenBook 16X OLED is a solid performer with a fast PCIe 4.0 SSD that has excellent transfer speeds. The 16GB LPDDR5 RAM might be a concern for those who want to work on more complex projects, as it sadly isn't upgradable and ASUS doesn't sell a higher RAM variant. However, in my test, it works very well for our creative workloads in Adobe Premiere Pro, as I encountered no performance issues scrubbing through the timeline with multiple layers and pretty fast H.264 video export times. In terms of gaming, the laptop's RTX 3060 GPU has 95 watts of TGP that can deliver playable frame rates in AAA game titles if you don't go ultra on every graphics setting. Despite having such powerful internals and a 4K OLED display, the ZenBook 16X OLED has a very impressive productivity battery life of 8 hours and 42 minutes in the PC Mark 10 battery test. While in real-world scenarios, it can offer me around 6.5 hours of continuous use on a single charge, which isn't too bad for a creator laptop. It also supports 100-watt USB PD charging, which you can juice it up with any third-party chargers or power bank if you don't have access to the power brick. Ultimately, the ZenBook 16X OLED is a gaming laptop disguised as a creator laptop, or the other way around if you prefer it that way. Though it isn't quite as powerful as a gaming laptop of the same price range, you get a less flashy design and better display quality that's meant for content creation and consumption. So if you have the kind of budget to spend on a laptop but want an alternative to Apple's 16-inch MacBook Pro, the ZenBook 16X OLED is a good consideration. So that's all for my review of the ZenBook 16X OLED. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more tech videos coming right up, and I will see you guys in our next one.